what's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be going over my thoughts on Season 3 of Supernatural, as I finally finished it. So yeah. I usually do this with every season of every TV show that I react to. So there's going to be 3 components to this video. I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the season as a whole. And the second part of the video is just some questions that you guys have thought up and asked me. I've picked about 10 of them, so I'll be answering those for you guys. And then the last part of this video will be I'll be creating 3 predictions for next season of Supernatural. So, without further ado, let's just get into my thoughts. I think right now, Season 3 of Supernatural has definitely got to be the strongest. I feel like that it's my favourite season so far. It's definitely come a long way. I really liked the introduction of Ruby. I love Katie Cassidy. I've obviously watched the first season of Arrow, and I've really enjoyed her on there. And I really enjoy her on Supernatural, and I hope that we get to see more of her, even though it didn't look very good for her by the end of the season, as it seemed like she was sent back to hell or something. I really liked the emotional points of this season, how they were always trying to find ways to save Dean, and it seemed like by the end of the season that Sam was a bit too willing to do anything. Is a bit like he was willing to replace parts of Dean's body every couple of years to keep him alive, and I thought that was a little bit silly, like a really desperate attempt to try and save his life. But like, I understand because they only really have each other. Yeah, I really did enjoy this season. I think my favourite part was definitely Dean dying 1,000,000,001 times. That was fun. I mean, it hurt me physically, seeing him die that many times, but it was just so silly that I couldn't help but laugh. I really hope that we get to see the Trickster again, because he is possibly one of my favourite characters. Yeah. The only part that I think I didn't like about this season, I think, is that there was only 16 episodes. I understand that that there was a writer's strike on at that time, and it made it like they kind of had to end the season there. But it just, to me, felt like a mid-season finale. It didn't feel like a full finale. It felt like a mid-season finale, and then Dean dying, and that made it the finale. Like, that whole scene should have been in the actual finale, and the rest of the episode should have been the mid-season finale, if that makes sense. I hope that does. Because it didn't feel as action-packed as last season's finale. But again, I can understand that they had to like wrap it up. And I'm really looking forward to the next season. Well, that's all I have to say about Season 3, as I'm not the greatest at explaining myself. Let's just get into your questions. Teflo 1981 asked, we had a couple of recurring side characters die in Season 2 and 3. John, Ash, Andy, Ava, Azazel, Kubrick, Gordon, Agent Henriksen, Bella. If you could pick any of them and bring them back for a single episode, who would you choose and why? So I definitely think that I would bring back Bella. I enjoyed her as a character, and I didn't like that she was willing to just screw over Sam and Dean all the time, but like, and like, she tried to kill them in like her last final moments to try and save her life, which I think was a little silly. If they had just told If they had just told Sam and Dean. If she had just told them. It was just... I liked her as a character though. I felt for her, but again, I like Sam and Dean better. So like, you know, bygones. If she had to die to save them, well, then she had to die. Not that that was even a... Well, you know. I would really, really love to bring back Andy as well. I feel like that he was really cool and he was a good person and he didn't deserve to die. Brienne Blackmore asked, I was just wondering if you would be interested in watching the gag reels for the show. I do reactions to all gag reels for TV shows at the end of the season. So I've reacted to season 1 and season 2's gag reels for Supernatural, as well as Arrow season 1 and the Vampire Diaries season 1 and 2. I'll be doing season 3 of Supernatural's gag reel, but I do them all on Patreon, so if you want access to that, it's a $2 tier. But yeah, I do that. Isabella Carroll asked, what do you think of the whole storyline with Dean going to hell and Sam having powers and Lilith being the big bad? Do you like her as a villain? I thought it was a really, really good storyline. It kind of gave a whole story arc within the season. Which was good. And as to Sam having powers, I'm just really want to know what's going on with that. Like, does he have powers? They keep saying that he does, but he doesn't really show them like the other people have, like that Jake dude and Andy. Like, why? I just want to see some power action. I don't really think much of Lilith right now. Haven't really seen a whole lot of her. Maybe we'll get to see more next season. But yeah, I don't really think much of her as of yet. So I can't really say that she's a good or a bad villain. Dakota Odom asked, what did you think about Dean selling his soul for Sam? Just sort of answered this one already. I thought that Dean selling his soul for Sam, I mean, it was necessary. It kept Sam alive, which was good. I don't know where it goes from here, but I do know that, like, there's a whole, like, 11 more seasons or something like that to go, so obviously all turns out well, right? So I'm glad, in hopes that Dean also gets to live. I don't know how, because he's dead. But I hope that he comes back, because that would be nice. Saskia Irhurk, I'm so sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, asked, how sure were you that Dean was going to find a way out of the deal? Or that Sam would find it? And at which point did you realize that he was actually going to die? Because I myself have only started watching Supernatural about 2 years ago and thought, there's 11 seasons left. They're not going to kill him, are they? And how do you think that the knowledge that there are several more seasons, so the boys must be fine, affects your emotions? Look, I honestly thought that they'd find a way. I was like, there's no way that they're just going to send him to hell. There's, like, they wouldn't do that. Not to my Dean. No. And as for the knowledge, look, it really, it does bother me to know that there is more seasons, so that I know that no matter what happens, they're kind of safe. So if they were to get into some actual danger where they would die, I'd be like, well, it's okay, they're in next season, so it's okay. But I only feel that way about Sam and Dean because obviously they're the main characters. I don't know what happens to Bobby. Is Bobby going to stay in the show forever? Who knows? It's literally just because I have knowledge that Sam and Dean are in every season, and it bothers me. It does. And obviously I feel the emotional beats when they go through the pain and all that kind of stuff. And I don't expect them to actually kill a character, but they do. But I always think to myself they'll find a way to bring them back because they're the main character. So it's a little disappointing having knowledge that these shows go on for many more seasons. I can understand that when the show was airing, like this season, it would have been really, really stressful to not know if there was going to be a 4th season or not, and that was just going to be it. That would have been really painful, and I mean, I guess I'm glad that I don't have that kind of pain. I don't wanna have to feel like I'll never see Dean again, but I will, so it's okay. So the knowledge is okay, but it's annoying sometimes. Juliana Olinsky asked, since you are 3 seasons in, starting 4 soon, what do you think about the character development? Talking about Sam and Dean and their connection, individual changes, and which one of the brothers is your favourite and why? I'm pretty sure I've answered who my favourite brother is. You ask this every season. I'm guessing that you just have hopes that I'll change my mind, as it seems like your favourite may be Sam, looking at your picture. But no, my favourite has not changed. It is still Dean. I love Dean. He's so pretty. Maybe it'll change next season, who knows? But I look forward to having this question again. As to what I think of the characters, I think that they're both amazing. And that's not just saying that both of them are amazing. All of the characters are, like Bobby, Ruby. I really, really, really liked Ruby. I might have even liked her more than Sam. But, I mean, they write their characters really, really well, and that's something that I really enjoy. Angelic Mouse Girl asked, did you like A Very Supernatural Christmas? I was curious since you didn't react to it. I did like the episode very much, and I'm very upset that I didn't actually record that reaction to that episode. I should have. The emotional beats of the episode were really good. Like, I liked the fact that, like, Dean still to this day wears the little necklace. It was really, really, really sweet. I just wish I reacted to it. I do. It was a little while ago now that I watched that episode, so it's not as fresh in my memory. But, I did enjoy it.
Captain Awesome asked,
what monsters would you like to see going forward? Which characters would you like to return? What are your theories for next season? And what are your thoughts on the growth of Sam and Dean's characters as well as their relationship? So here's the thing that's been, I've been thinking about. Dean is in hell. Demons come from hell. What else is in hell? And I've been thinking about, like, the concept of maybe, I don't know. Do you think that they could do the devil? Like, it might be a bit of a stretch, but I mean, who rules hell? It would be the devil, yeah? So that would be an interesting concept to get on the show, having that kind of monster. As for characters I'd like to see return, that would definitely be Ellen and Joe. I missed them. I'd also like to see Ruby show up again because I liked her. I didn't understand why Ellen and Joe weren't in the season, as they ended season 2 alive, I'm guessing. Well, at least Ellen was. We don't really know about Joe. But I want to see her again. I liked her chemistry that she had with Dean. Michelle asked, what are your thoughts on how the show has progressed since season 1? Do you ever think it would be like this? And have you heard anything about season 4? The show has progressed a lot since the first episode. Like we've gone through like vampires, we've gone through werewolves and like demons and all these crazy things, and the show has become so much better since season 1. It's not even funny. Like, I mean, this season has definitely been my favorite out of all of them so far, and a lot of people have said that season 4 is even better, so I really, really look forward to that. I mean, there's a huge Supernatural fandom out there, and I knew that it was a great show. I just never expected it to be this good. Like, I'm hankering to watch the next episode, and I've been holding myself off because I needed to do this video before doing so. And luckily, I have not heard of anything from season 4, which is really, really good. You guys have been really, really good with not giving me spoilers, which I really, really enjoy. I'm glad. There have been a few slip-ups, but like, that's what happens. And I'm really, really thankful you guys have been respecting my wishes of not wanting to know this stuff. Lawrence S. asked, don't know if it's been asked already, but what did you think of Ghost Faces? I didn't like it. It had some comedic moments, which, like, no doubt were funny. I didn't like the way that the episode was formatted. I didn't like, it focusing more on other characters. I like Sam and Dean. They're my main characters. But, I don't know. I didn't like it all that much. Sorry. PVKSL asked, what do you like the most about this show, and what, if anything, do you feel it may be lacking? The thing that I like the most about this show is the brotherly love, the bond, the connection that Sam and Dean have. That's definitely, hands down, the best part of the show. They would do anything for each other, and that I like that dynamic. And if anything was missing, it would be shirtless Dean scenes. Those would be nice. I'm just saying. I mean, I'd settle for some shirtless Sam scenes, but like, come on, man. Just saying. Now I'm gonna go into some predictions that I've made for season 4 of Supernatural. I've come up with 3, as I normally do. So my first prediction is that Dean will somehow get out of hell. I have no idea how this is going to happen, but it would make sense for him to get out of hell, because I don't know how the show would continue with him being in hell. Another prediction that I have is that we will get more Sam power stuff, because we didn't really get any this season, and everyone keeps talking up his powers, so like, I assume that we're gonna get more to do with his powers. My third prediction is that one of the brothers will get a girlfriend this season. They don't really have a whole lot of love, and I want them to know that they are loved, even if I can't tell them myself. So yeah, I hope that one of them has a girlfriend at some point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this thoughts on season 3 of Supernatural video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these reaction videos. It's been amazing watching this show with you. And as you're all aware, a lot of the Supernatural videos have been blocked on YouTube. I've been working on a way to get them all available for you again, as I can't dispute them all. So if you want to watch those reaction videos, in the description below, you will have a link to watch Season 1 reaction videos, Season 2 reaction videos, and Season 3 reaction videos whenever you guys like. Yeah. For now, that's the best that I can do. And now, for the moment that you've all been waiting for. Starting Season 4 of Supernatural, I will be reacting to every single episode. It sounds a little bit crazy because there's like over 200 episodes to do this, but like, let's go! Might as well. What's the point in skipping episodes at this point? I can't do it anymore. I just want to watch every episode with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys look forward to every episode from now on. And I will see you in Season 4, Episode 1.